Hello. So we are on day 6, 29 Jan 2025. We reached home safely today uh, around 10:30, 11 from Prayagraj. It was a routine day. Although I'm back, the topics that I was speaking with prior to yesterday or 2 days back, was regarding goal setting, drive, and other things, right? But since last 2 days, it's been about Mahakumbh, about the journey that began day before yesterday. We went there yesterday. We had an excellent experience. Sadly, woke up to the news of what happened in Mahakumbh, the stampede. Um, and yes, hearing about the death count increasing, yes, it's not very pleasant to know, especially after visiting that place and seeing it so closely, right? Because we were there on 28th evening. Our Ganga Snan happened at the sunset, around quarter to 6. From quarter to 6 to 6:15, we were almost there at the Triveni Sangam in the water, witnessing the sunset, beautiful energy of that place. When we came out, we had taken a boat inside. When we came out, the ghat on one side of uh, the Triveni Sangam, where majority of the akhadas are there. It is a massive place, and it is really decently organized. There are cops everywhere, okay, and they're very friendly and they're very helpful. The warmth that is felt by the people, it's also there in the cops. They will help you, they will direct you to the location, because there's no other option to walking, right? And but at every junction they will direct you correctly. So if you're there, you make sure that if you are need any help, anything, you ask the cops. Of course, there was a lot of crowd. The entire ghat was full of people. All the people had settled down at the banks. Of course, even in the akhadas and everywhere there were people, but especially at the ghat, there were big, big groups that were just settled on a. They had just laid down something on the ground, like a big chatai or a polythene or something like that, and they were on sleeping on that. They got their blankets, and there were so many people just come there for Mauni Amavasya. And although every 50 meters there were cops, there were places to walk. They had ensured there are cubicles to change. The management is really, really well, especially the crowd, the number of people there. It is amazing how they are managing. And yes, this one mishap feels really heavy when to think about it. Having said that, I'm no judge to decide what is right and what is wrong and how it should be done or how it should not be. But from what I saw, it is really managed well. With the kind of crowd that is flowing in, with the emotion that they come in, okay, it can get overwhelming for anyone to handle. So hats off to the cops who are there, who are patiently dealing with things. That's what I saw, right? So I can tell you only what I saw. Uh, there are other people helpful. There are two wheelers, or like there are some riders who will guide you from point A to point B if you need help. Okay, they take some money, but they are there and they are also in that seva bhav. So it's not like they're taking a lot of money. They're taking basic. They're asking for basic, but it's helpful because the walk is a lot. We walked around 21, 22 kilometers in a day. I checked today. So the entire, from the starting point where the bus left to the station in the night, I think we had a total journey of around 35 kilometers, out of which a lot of some of it was done by e-rickshaws and the two wheelers. So triple seat on a two wheeler kind of a journey we had. But still, out of that, around 21, 22 kilometers was walking, and That was very exhaustive, uh, because we had bags on with us and it was pretty hot during the day. But all in all, there was water at every 10 feet. There was water available. They had, if you're stuck and if you have to literally spend a night in the ghat, so that you can, if you are not able to reach, there is blankets available over there. You can walk in to the akhadas asking for accommodation. Yes, on Shahi Snan days might be difficult, but everywhere there is warmth. People are really, really, really helpful. The visitors, the police, everyone. And I just wish and pray for the departed souls to be in peace. Uh, Really, no, I'm no one to comment on what is right and what is wrong or how it should be done. But uh, I personally felt that the way it's organized is, I think they're doing their best. So yeah, that's what I felt like speaking about today. Uh, and when you reach the Ghat, when you're at the Ganga, there are a lot of people who are at the at the end, like the kinara of the Ghat, where they are doing the snan. Then there are boats available which take you inside. Yes, of course, everything is chargeable money, but still, uh, it's all happening very peacefully over there. So there was no one pushing anyone. People were doing puja at the ghat and then they were taking the Ganga Snan. A lot of people were going inside. The boat rides were good. Very, because it's so crowded, they guide you well. They ensure that you're wearing safety jackets. Although the water is not deep, you can walk in it. It's only that much. It's just that you don't know the direction how to reach to the point. So you take this option. Everyone was helpful. And over there at the ghat, I did not see anyone pushing anyone. Rather, they were giving way to the other person. Very, very polite behavior from everyone. So that was my experience. Um, and if anyone is going there, uh, do ensure that wherever you're reaching, take help of cops. To They will guide you. Literally every 50 meters we were asking the cops whether to go straight or which turn to take, because it's so massive, you might just end up walking in the wrong direction. Every 50 meters we were literally asking, and without any wrong turns we reached to a junction from where we could find someone to drop us to the station. So that was the two-wheelers that I was saying. So it's all available, just ask for help. um, be glad to be in a space where the energy is so amazing, and enjoy if you're going there, and pray for the goodwill of all. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.